Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing well. Today is going to be a few different things in this cash video. I've got my budget to set up, I've got my cash envelopes to do some stuffing, and I've got some savings challenges to go through with you. So this might be a bit of a long video. I will try not to drag it out for too long. So get comfortable, grab a drink and let's get into this. So as usual, I'm just going to get straight into doing my budget so I know what I've got for the month, where my money is going, what I need to put in envelopes, what's going in savings, etc. I've only made, I think, one change to my budget and I will get to that when we get to that little section. Otherwise everything is pretty much the same. So this month I have got £1,081.87, and as usual the 87 pence goes into my digital penny saving jar because I don't budget the pennies because I don't see the point in that. Right, bills and subscriptions, we are on £91. Work food is going to get 20. My dice roll always gets 48 because that's one of my little challenges that I do, just a little bit of fun, and fun money we will come back to. And before I go on to my savings bit, the bit that has actually changed, I wanted to say a very big thank you because I actually hit 1,000 subscribers. I think it would have been last week and I can't believe I hit 1,000. That's so amazing. So thank you everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't already, please do. That would be awesome. But if you have, thank you so much. Maybe in the summertime, if I can keep that 1,000, I might think of doing some sort of like budgeting style giveaway. Haven't decided yet because obviously it's still a bit early in the fact that I've hit that 1,000, but I guess we will we'll find that out when we get there. But yes, thank you very much everyone. I really appreciate that. I was very excited when my sister spotted it. She actually found out before I did, so thanks Tash, thanks for letting me know. And since my last check-in video I've actually changed quite a few things. So my penny savings, I've actually changed the amounts on the thing. I've now actually got some jars for my pennies to go in. And the biggest thing I've changed is in my savings, I've now actually split my general up into general and an emergency fund. So I want my emergency fund to be able to cover 3 months of wages, which is roughly for me at minimum £1,050. However, I kind of want to do a little bit more in that just to make sure. So my emergency fund and general are now split. They are both going to get money into them via some of my saving challenges that I've got. And once obviously I've budgeted everything out, I'll go through that at the end. But yeah, I just wanted to explain why my general was suddenly only £180. I've just split it because it was getting to the point I was like, the £1,000, which I know is what most people use as their baseline for an emergency fund, £1,000 will not cover me for a whole month if for some reason I lose my job or I end up walking out at some point, which is always possible. But I thought what I'll prefer to do is have that money in a separate account that I will not be touching. I will just be adding to it. So I want to get about £4,000 in there. But again, I'll go through all that once I've done my whole budget. So into my general, via the savings challenge I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to be putting in £90. Holiday is getting 150, and I think next month we can actually start booking all of our like activities for centre parks and stuff, or the month after. I can't quite remember when. They gave me a sort of date and I can't quite remember what it said. Retirement is going to get 22 just because I want to round that one out. Emergency is going to be getting 80, also through one of my savings challenges. And gifts is only going to get 20. I think between now and July I have maybe a couple of events. So Mother's Day is coming up and I think Father's Day. So I don't need to put loads in here for birthday presents or anything because I don't have any birthdays now that I give presents to until I think July, because they're now all been and gone. So got a while. Everyone else just sort of gets a card and that's like anywhere between 99p and £3, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Right, down to the cash bit. I haven't changed any of this from last month. This is all the same. So fun, I'm not going to put anything in there because again this envelope I only really add to it if I'm given cash money as like a Christmas present, birthday present, Easter, something like that. So that won't get anything into it. And medication's only getting 10 because I've just come back from getting my tablets and my other varieties of many meds. and I've still got £10 left in the envelope after, I think it was only like £20 I had to spend, so it's not too bad. Outings, I'm actually going to pop in a 5 just because I want to put a little bit more cash in this one in the next few months, just so it's ready for summer in case we want to go out. Camera and laptop, I'm just going to do 10 in each one. I was going to do 20, but I was like, nah, I'll just do 10 for now. Jodie's wedding, I'm also going to just pop in 10. She has told me I don't have to pay for anything bridesmaid related, but at the very least I feel like I should be able to get the dress or the shoes or something, so I guess we'll find out closer to the time if she'll let me. My rollover, so from my food envelope I had, I think, £66 left over, and I don't know how, because I feel like I bought a lot of food this month. So I'm going to take out 50 because then I still have 16 left in the envelope just for like the next few days until I actually do get paid, and that 50 is going to go into my rollover. And my purse, as usual, is going to get 20. I actually spent a lot of money in cash this month because I was trying to get a lot of coins for my penny challenge, because most of my money is all digital, so for me to get pennies I have to spend cash. Okay, last little section of the budget is my digital envelopes and sinking funds, and this is all on a card, so I have to like track this in my transaction log, which I did show in my check-in video. So if you wanted to check any of that out to see sort of how I'm tracking stuff or how I started my saving challenges, that was in a video I believe last week. I actually filmed it 2 weeks ago, but I didn't upload it until last week because I got myself a bit confused with my upload schedule. So that check-in is from 2 weeks ago, and it's not a week 3 check-in or anything, just I didn't make that very clear I think when I filmed the video. Right, so on to my food one, that's going to get 170. I'm trying not to go too close to the 200 in that envelope at the minute, just because I'm not really getting close to that, but I still want to put enough in that I'm definitely covered for the next 4 weeks. So takeout is getting 18. Dine out, we went out to dinner, me and Nick did last night, so it was my turn to pay because it was for her birthday. So I'm just going to pop in 20. Car, so I had my MOT in service last month, and while I was actually on the same day that I had my MOT in service, I sat here and was trying to figure out how much my insurance was going to be, because I don't have to do that until like mid-February I think it is. And it just happened that I had a deal come through on the day I had my MOT, so I paid out for my insurance as well. So last month was a very expensive car month. I think I had £530 in that envelope. I'm down to 70, so I'm going to pop in 40 because this envelope is one I need to make sure I'm actually adding higher amounts to, because it kind of got to December and I was in a panic realising I still need like £200 to go in there. So had I not got my bonus at Christmas, I don't think I'd been able to have paid for everything. So thankfully it still was a bit cheaper than I thought it was going to be, my insurance. I still had £70 left over, but don't want to have that panic again. Fuel is having 30, toiletries is having 6 because I just want to round that up. Fashion's getting 10. I didn't buy a single clothing item in the last 28 days. Shoes, bags, clothes at all. That for me is an achievement in itself. Like, sometimes because I've only got like £10, I'm like, oh, I'll just treat myself to some socks, and I end up with like 50 pairs of socks that I don't need. So I did quite well. I do need some more jeans at some point, and I think the pairs that I have are anywhere between £9 and £14 depending if there's a sale or not. So I do need to sort of build that one up so I can get me some more jeans. Miscellaneous is getting 13. Christmas is going to get 20 because I want to start building that one up again. And you know what, I've already bought 3 Christmas presents. I'm a bit far ahead, I realise, but Disney is fully funded. That's why I've got a little star next to it, just so I know that I don't need to add anything to that one. Dentist is getting 6 just to round that up. My AVG is getting 10. I think I've still got about 2 months left to save up the other, I think £14–15, and if it comes to it I'll just have to take it out of my general if it comes to it and I've just not got enough. Erin Condren, I actually did make a little purchase the other day. It should be here either today or tomorrow, so that will probably be a haul video at some point. So there wasn't really a lot on the website that I wanted, and pretty much all that £30 I spent was actually on the shipping, because I had a bunch of coupons and money off vouchers to use because of my insider points. So that was actually only spent on shipping. I'm not going to put anything in there this month because I don't really want to. And outings, I'm going to pop in 28, then that gets rounded out quite nicely. Because like I said, summer is coming and I would like some heat in my life, and if that means having some days out, then so be it. What I'm going to do very quickly is write in all of my totals and my fun money. So I didn't actually write that bit down, which I was supposed to. I am going to be left with £74, which is quite a low bit for me for my fun money. However, I've still got about, I think it's 40 odd pounds left over from last month, because I've been really good with my spending as well. I have not bought stuff that I did not need, and I've tried not to just impulse buy, so I've still got money left over, which is the first, I think, in the 2 years I've done this. I think the most I've ever had over before is like £5, so for me to still have like 40, £50 left is somewhat of an achievement. So obviously whatever is left over from this month will get added to that anyway, so I probably end up with about £100. I'm going to try and be good again. I make no promises. My card total as well, before I go do the rest of the totals, is going to be £233. That's how much I need minimum on my card once I've done everything. Right, I'll pop my totals in and then I will be back. Right, all of my totals are now in, so it's time to do my cash stuffing, which is always my favourite bit to watch on everyone else's videos. The only thing I have added into here is that behind each of my envelopes I have now a tracker, so I can sort of keep track of everything, because otherwise I was getting just a bit confused. So we're going to actually do this in order this time, because I've now wrote everything down in the order that they are in here. Makes my life a little bit easier, and I will get to the challenges after this. So fun money, I'm not adding in anything to that one. Medication is getting 10, and I've only used this envelope once since getting them, so see what happens. That now leaves me with 20. Outings, now this is the envelope I love, because some of the money in here is pre-pandemic money. I actually started doing some of these ones before the pandemic hit, so yeah. Anyway, outings, that is going to get a 5. I want to give it a crisp 5. So this should now be 125. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125. Yay! I counted correctly. This is going to go a long way to a good day out. So obviously I've got this in cash, and I've got, I think, £340 on my card. So that's what, £565, I think, if my maths is right. And I'll go through and do all my trackers off camera later, because you don't need to see me doing all of that. So yeah, that's my outings one. That is getting nicely filled. My camera is only going to get 10 this month. To be honest, my camera that I'm currently filming on is still fine. It's just I want one with a flip screen, so when I'm filming it just makes my life easier. So I don't need to rush to get that one. My laptop, I'm also going to just give 10. I was meant to take this change up to the post office earlier to exchange it, but I completely forgot. So that's just going to have to stay in here for the time being. My laptop is, however, starting to play around a bit. So I have a feeling I might have to take money out of that before I'm going to have it completely filled, but that's fine. Right, Jodie's wedding, I'm also only going to pop in 10, just because, like I said, she's said to me I don't need to buy and pay. I don't need to pay for anything, because that's for her to do, but again, it can go towards like my shoes or my bag, or maybe it's just her wedding present, you know. I don't feel it's fair that she's not letting me pay for anything. Right, rollover is going to get 50, so that's what's left over from my food shopping. That is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So I think it was, oh, I put 60 in last time. Yeah, I did, didn't I? My days. I've only just wrote all the numbers down, I've already forgot everything. So this should now be 110, so that's 2, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110. Yes, it is. Awesome. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this rollover money. I haven't quite decided yet. Might even just save it throughout the year and just see how much I can put in there, just because I can. Right, so that is all of my cash envelopes done. Just going to put that to the side because I need that in a second. And the other thing I need to do is put this £20 into my purse. And I've already got £5 in there, so I've got £25 in total. I did ask for a £20 note. I don't think the woman heard me, so I've got 5s and 10s, and that's fine. Thankfully, I'm not doing a £5 note challenge, otherwise I'd have been bereft. But that's fine. So that is now in my purse. Okay, now I am going on to do my saving challenges. So I have my £1,000 savings challenge, my £500 saving challenge, and my penny saving challenge. And I've got my lovely little jar tub things to put my money in, so they're not just in plastic cups anymore. Got these off of eBay and just vinyled them myself because I can have a machine to do that. So I'm going to do these now. So first up is my £1,000 saving challenge. Now this is going to be going into my general, because ideally I would like about £1,000 in my general by the end of the year. It doesn't have to be anything fancy at all. So in my general I put in £90, which is on this little section here, so that's what I'm just referencing at the minute. So for this £90, I need to obviously cover 4 weeks when I do this, because I get paid once every 4 weeks, so I need to be crossing off 4 boxes. So I did 90. What I'm going to do is do a 30 and a 30, that brings me to 60. And then these two 15s here, which brings me up to 90. So that is my first part of my saving challenge. So obviously I've still got quite a lot to cross off. Again, these are ones that I made myself. You can buy them as a digital download in my Etsy shop. The link is below. I'm not selling them because, as you can see, the print quality that I have is abysmal because my printer is not very good, and I wouldn't be too happy to receive something like that. But if you get the digital download and you've got a good printer, you'll be fine. So again, it is below in the description. There is a discount code as well if you want to use them, so enjoy if you do. So that is my general savings done. My emergency fund has obviously got a bit of money in it. It's currently got so 3,150 in it. I want to get that to about 4,000 by the end of the year if I can. Obviously doing it with £500 I probably won't hit that, but again I'm not desperate for the £4,000. So with this one I'm getting 80, and I thought what I would do just straight off, because this is a 13-month tracker, so I've got 13 months to do it. You just need to do 2 boxes a month. I'm going to do straight away do the 240s, just so that is £80 then crossed off. And maybe if I've got a little extra money at some point, maybe I get a bonus or something, I might do 4 boxes for 1 month, or I might even double a box. I haven't quite decided, but that is my £500 one for my emergency fund. Now, when I did my check-in with you guys last week, my penny saver looked a little different. I had actually crossed off all the front row. There were some random ones crossed off. I was sitting there thinking about it the other day, and it's when I actually got my little tubs. I thought, actually, would it not be better if I crossed off all the big amounts first? Because I can easily find a penny here and there, but finding £3.65 is going to be a bit tricky. So what I ended up doing, I just added up everything that I had and started taking the bigger amounts away from the total of coins that I had. So I've managed to cross off £3.65, £3.64 and £3.63, and then during the week I had some other change come to me and it was only £2.43, so I just crossed that one off, and that was I think last Monday. So since then I've now got these little coins that have appeared from various different things. So I just need to add this lot up to see what I have and then see what I can cross off. Right, I've just quickly stacked everything together. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got £7, £7.10, £7.20, £7.30, £7.35, £7.36. And, oh, how do I do this? Okay, so I need my calculator out because that's going to confuse me otherwise. So £7.36. So the next big amount I have is £3.62. So if I minus £3.62, I can cross that one off. So, although I don't have the penny, so 361, should I do 361? That makes more sense because I have the penny then, doesn't it? Okay, so let me take all my lids off. Probably should have done this bit before I started filming. Okay, so I need £1, £2, £3.70. No, £3.60. £3.61. Okay, so the 1 and the 20s can go. So I've got £3.75 to get rid of. So what have we got? So that's 1, 2, £3.50, 60, 70. Ah, beautiful. £3.75. Okay, but how do I do that with what I've got? Oh, I don't know how to... See, this is why I do this off camera, because my brain and math is not something that goes together very well. What can I do with this? So it's £1, £2, £3. Gives me 75 pence, but I can't do 70. So you've got £3.20, £3.40, £3.50. That's £3.60. So I can cross off 360, and then I've just got 15 pence. I'm just going to have to cross off 15 pence on that one. Oh man, that was painful. That was probably painful for you to watch as well. Anyway, got that bit done. So I've now got some more amounts all crossed off on my penny challenge. This is also on my Etsy shop for a digital download if you want it. Link is below. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there because that was just painful at the end there, trying to figure out maths. I told you guys months ago maths is not my strong suit. How I even got a GCSE in maths, I still do not know to this day. Anyway, that is it for my budget for the month, my stuffing for the month, and my saving challenges at the moment. And I will probably, if I can remember, in a couple of weeks' time, I will do a check-in again with any more coins in here, anything else maybe for my savings challenges. And I can't remember who it was, I'm so sorry, I can't remember people's names. Someone asked me to do an update about all of the extra income I get. So like I get some like little extra incomes I track in here. So someone asked me to do that. I'm really sorry, I can't remember who it was that asked me to show that. But I will try and do that in my check-in video. I want to do an actual check-in on this as well with you guys. I'm going to stop rambling now. This is getting very long. I said I wasn't going to try and drag it out. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you haven't subscribed and you got to the end, please think about subscribing. That would mean so much. And thank you again, everyone who has subscribed, because 1,000 subscribers is so amazing. I don't know how to put it into words, but thank you. And I will see you guys in a video next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.